The first part in module 4 is time division switching. So here you'll be studying various concepts like what is switching, what is time switch, what is space switch, what are the advantage and disadvantage in both the cases, and you will go for combination of both the switches, that is time space time switch and space time space switch. Then you will be studying what is a bidirectional path. Later, which you will be going with the concept something called as synchronization, in which you have frame alignment, and also you have various types of synchronization networks. So this entire part is there in this particular time division switching part. That is in module 4 you're having two parts, time division switching and one more is the software. Yes, in this time division switching you will be studying these concepts. So first let me go with the few basic concepts which I have already gone through this. What do we mean by blocking? So blocking refers to the times when one input cannot be connected to an output because there is no available path between them. This blocking is also called as mismatch. This was done in the previous module. So here all the possible intermediate switches are occupied. Then there are multiple paths which are available. Say if I want to connect this 4 to 9. So this is one path which is shown. Here these are nothing but the switches. Yes, these all are switches. These are the connectivity between the switches which are said to be as links. So this is one of the path. The pink line, whatever you can see, is one of the path which is connecting 4 to 9. The other path can also be 4 is connected to 9 using the alternate route. Yes. So there are multiple paths for giving the connectivity between the input and the output. Then why blocking occurs? So the reduction in the number of cross points results in blocking during the periods of heavy traffic. So whenever you have the number of cross points, say between the switches and inside a particular switch. So here, whenever the number of cross points are reduced, and this will be reduced when the number of callers are more. It means that when there is a heavy traffic. So this blocking does not occur in single stage. Whereas in case of two stage, three stage, four stage, whatever you have studied in the previous module, yes, there all the blocking occurs. Because every combination of input and output has its own cross point, there is always a path. The cases where two inputs are trying to connect the same output do not count. So this concept is what I have said in the very first module. Yes, the basics of telecommunication network. Yes. So here there are many people who are making a call to a same destination person. So this case will not be counted. Then what is time division switching? What is time switch and what is space switch? So first let me say what is time division switching. So this uses time division multiplexing. Multiplexing you all know. Yes, what is time division multiplexing? So this is used in order to achieve the time division switching. So there are two methods in time division switching. One is time slot interchange and the other one is TDM bus. So how these two works, I'll just explain here. This is not there in your syllabus, but still you need to understand so that you can understand what is space switch, what is time switch, how the combination of them works. Yes. So the first one is time slot interchange. In case of time slot interchange, here this is the input line and this is the output line. This entire thing is said to be as time slot interchange, wherein there is a RAM and there is a control unit. So what this control unit does is, it will say which input line has to be connected to which output line. Say for instance, the input is A. Yes. So this is occurring on the first line. This input has has to reach third line. It means that the data first, which is first entering the input has to be third at the output. It means that input is sequentially controlled, whereas output we can select it. Yes. So how you are selecting? Based on the data that is there in the control unit. Control unit says whichever data comes first has to reach the destination third, which comes second has to reach destination 4, which comes third has to reach first, and which comes fourth has to reach second. Yes. So this control unit will guide the RAM because this data is transmitted over this RAM. This control unit is just specifying when the data has to arrive the destination. So why? The input is sequentially controlled, whereas the output is selectively controlled. This is said to be as time slot interchanger because the data which is occurring at some instant of time has been changed. How it is changed? Based on the data that is present in the control unit. This is one of the method of time division switching. The next one is TDM bus. Here the input and output lines are connected to a high speed bus through input and output gates. Each input gates are closed during one of the 4 time slots. During the same time slot, only one output gate is also closed. So here in this particular TDM bus, whatever was the RAM that was there in the previous case TSI model, here you are having a high speed bus, and this bus controls based upon this data in the control unit. So here whatever are the lines, the input are occurring here and the output is across this end. So based upon the control unit data, the high speed bus will be controlling the input and the output. That is what is specified here. This pair of gates allows a burst of data to be transferred from one specific input line to one specific output line using the bus. The control unit opens and closes the gate according to the switching needed. A folded TDM bus can be made with duplex lines, that is input and output, and dual gates. This is just for your understanding so that you can understand what is time switch. So here, this is time division multiplexing with TSI, with TSI and without TSI. TSI is nothing but time slot interchange. So here these are the inputs and these are their outputs. This TDM is nothing but time division multiplexing. So first system is sending a data A, second is sending B, third is sending data C, fourth is sending the data D. Yes, the order is A, B, C, D. Since there is no interchanger in between, as the data has been sent, it will be received across the destination. So one will receive the data A, two will receive the data B, three will receive the data C, and four will receive the data D. This is without the time slot interchanger. Now, what happens if a time slot interchanger is introduced between the source and the destination? Similarly, here also you are considering that 1 is sending A, 2 is sending B, 3 is sending C, 4 is sending D. Yes, A, B, C and D. This is the data that is arrived at the input of the time slot interchanger. Based upon the control unit data, this input will be altered. So how it is altered for the instant? Yes, 1 is changed to 3. So here whatever is occurring from 1 will be at the third end. So 1 sends a data A, which is in the first position. Time slot interchanger has changed it based upon the data in the control unit, and that A has occurred at the third instant. So that has moved to the third destination. So A is here. Same way, B is occurring at second. So second data has to be changed to 4. So whatever was there in the second position has moved to fourth after passing through the time slot interchanger. And that B is passed to the destination 4. Similarly, you have the data which is from system 3, it to be in the first position. So at 3 you have C, that is moved to the first location. It means first system will receive the data C. And the last one is fourth data will be moved to 2. So the fourth data, that the data sent is D, time slot interchanger has changed it to the second position, so it will be moved to the destination 2. Yes, so D has moved to 2. This is how the time slot interchanger works based upon the data that is in the control unit. And you have to remember that the data is fed sequentially and it is removed from the output selectively. How it is selected? Based upon the value that is there in the control unit. So this is for your understanding. There are two types. One is time slot interchanger and the other one is the high speed bus. Next, moving on to the space switch. This is the first part. What is space switch? How it is connected? How the data is moving? Just let us look into it. So here the connection between the incoming and the outgoing PCM highways is through cross point matrix. And here the cross point is a 2 input AND gate. Yes. So this is the space switch diagram. These are the input. You have 1 to K as the input PCM highways and 1 to M as the M outgoing PCM highways. These are the decoder logic and these are the connection stores. Yes. So here these are the AND input gate. What is the function of AND? So whenever both the inputs are high, then only the output will be high. So for instance, let me consider that I need a connection between input 2 and output 2. It means that this particular AND gate has to be operated. It means it has to be high, both the inputs to be high, then only this particular will be made high. So when we need a connection between the input 2 and the output 2, so this particular input terminal is made a high value. Yes. Similarly, the other input, one input is connected to a input terminal, the other input is connected to the decoder logic of all the AND gates. So this decoder logic will say which of the AND gate has to be made high. So how this decoder logic will come to know? It is based upon the connection store. So here the connection stores are having the values 1 to M. Yes, so this connection store is read cyclically. So this connection store will give the information to decoder logic, which in turn will convert the value and make the signal and send it to the particular diode. Yes, sorry, particular gate. So in this particular case, the 2 has to be made high. So here this input is also high, this input is also high, which means that this gate is operated, it is turned on, and hence the output is also high. So when both the inputs are high, the output is high. So this particular connectivity is given between 2 and 2. For instance, now this terminal is made high. It means that all other gates which are connected, one of the input to connected to them is high. But what is happening to the other end or the other terminal? It is not made high. So which in turn mean that if one is high, other is low, the output of that particular gate will be 0. Yes. So this is 0, this is 0, this is also 0, because there is only one terminal with high value whereas the other terminal are low value. For this particular diode, sorry, this particular gate, both the inputs are high, so the output is high. So connectivity between the input highway 2 is made with respect to the output highway 2. Similarly, if I consider this, since here the input to one particular gate is from a decoder logic, the other inputs are not at all made high. Yes, so this thing you have to look into. And these are said to be as decoder logic, and these are said to be as a connection store. Then what is the advantage of this particular space division switching? So there is one main advantage of space division switching, and that is it is a instantaneous connection. And the main disadvantage of the space division switching is the number of cross points required to make space division switching acceptable in terms of blocking. So here, whatever are the number of customers, if they are increasing, it means that the complexity of this particular space division also increases. So it is more and more complicated when the number of customers are increasing. If I am saying number of customers, it means that it is directly related to the traffic. As the traffic increases, the circuit becomes more and more complex, because of which the blocking will occur. This is the main disadvantage of space division switching. Next, moving on to time switch. Here, whatever I have said, the two types for time division switching, that is the time slot interchanger or say high speed bus, they come into concept over here. So here this time switch is carried out by two stores. It means that there are two stores in time switch. One is said to be as speech store, and the other one is said to be as a connection store. So here there are two stores. This is one of the store and this is the second one. So in this particular time switch, it connects all incoming channels, that is PCM highways, to an outgoing PCM highways. Yes, here whatever is the connectivity, it is using the two stores. One is the speech one, other one is the connection. Yes, so using these two, the connection is given between the incoming to a outgoing highway line. Then how is the working of this particular time switch? We will just look into it. So here time slot interchanger is carried out between the two stores, which gives the address of every channel of the PCM highway. Then what is the basic concept or basic understanding of speech store and connection store? So here speech store contains a data. Whatever message has to be sent, that is stored in speech. Yes, so what is this connection store indicating then? So this will say to which particular outgoing line that has to be connected. Say this is the speech store, wherein the data coming from the incoming line is stored in the speech store. And this connection store will give the intimation when that data has to be retrieved and sent to the output. So whatever data is coming, it is fed. Say the memory of this particular speech store is from 0 to 31, that is 32. And similarly for connection store also, let me consider it to be as 0 to 31. So again it is of 32. Say the input data that has come occurred at fourth instant is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So at fourth instant, the data that is there is stored in this particular location. Say that is 6. Yes. So this 6 has to be sent to the output highway line. When it has to be sent, that will be set by this connection store. Say this 6 is stored at 4. So the 4 value is stored in the connection store, indicating that whenever you are reading this connection store, whatever data is there in the fourth location of the speech store has to be sent. Same operation what it was doing in this particular control unit. Yes, what was it saying? 1, let me consider 3. Yes, whatever data is occurring at third instant has to be sent at first. Same thing goes with this time slot also. Whatever data is occurring at 3 has to be sent at first. Yes. So whatever is the data at 3, that is being sent at 4. Who is saying that? This is said by TSI, time slot interchanger. So this data is stored in speech store, and whatever is the control unit data, this is stored in the connection store. So based upon that, again the value is is decoded using the decode logic, and then it is sent over the output highway line. Then what is the advantage and what is the disadvantage of this time division switching? So the main advantage of time division switching is that there is no need for cross points. Yes, but the main disadvantage of this time division switching is that it reuses TSI, that is time slot interchanger. So in that case, the processing of each connection creates a delay, and each time slot must be stored in a RAM, then retrieve and pass on. In total, it means that whatever is the sending of the message using the time switch, it is more time consuming when considered with respect to space switch. What is the disadvantage in space switch? The number of cross points required are more when the traffic is more. These are the advantage and disadvantage of time and space switch. In order to overcome this, we are going with the combinations of both. That is time switch and space time space switch. That is said to be as TST switch and STS switch.